Okay guys, here's another one. First bite of biscuits and gravy from Mountain House for Wonder Bread.
It was really good. The texture's right, which is weird for these meals.
I know, it's
Usually
hard
you
to
have
believe.
to move past the texture to...
It's hard to believe boiling water and biscuits equal solid biscuits.
How they do it. They did a good job.
All right, guys. Good morning, everybody. We are back on trail now. We are heading up the Yankee Paradise Trail. We're going to head north and then head over to the beach. Our destination today is we're going to the settlement, to the First African Baptist Church, and there's apparently a pretty spot up there, so let's go check it out. All right guys, let's get hiking. All right guys, we did make it to a water source here on the Yankee Paradise Trail. However, keep that in mind guys, bring filters here. They do have potable water here, but we found out last night when we went up to the mansion that, because the map shows there is potable water there, it's actually, I believe, inside, because we couldn't find it outside, and the mansion is closed right now due to COVID. They're not doing any tours of any kind on this island. So be prepared if you come out here. We brought 6 liters of water with us, and honestly we probably should have brought at least 8, but we have 2 liters of water left for 2 of us to make our meals. That is just about a whole liter of water, so we have about 1 liter of water for today, but it's not going to get hot. We're not going to be sweating, and the hiking is very easy, so we're not that worried about it. We did bring our empty water bottles if we do find potable water, but if not, we can fill up there because we did bring our filters. We have the Sawyer squeeze with the knock bags. However, they do say that even filtered, this water tastes very much like sulfur, so we're trying to avoid that because that is gross. We were hoping to find a tree like this to hang our hammock from, but no such luck. There's nothing like this in our camp. But guys, this is beautiful through here. I know I've said that a lot this trip, but I'm just amazed. This is so cool. Alright guys, we're up to our trail junction here. This is Roller Coaster Trail, goes to the left, or you continue to the right on Lost Road Trail. We will be going left here. See if it's really a roller coaster. Whee! Unreal. Alright guys, this is the biggest pile of poop I've ever seen. I believe this is elephant. Alright guys, we're back to enclosed trail here. Good grief.
I'm just glad these things are not sharp.
Yeah, none of this is sharp, so that's good. All right, guys, we are at 3.5 miles in. We think we got about another mile and a half left. Then we're gonna fork off and go to the beach. Very easy trail. They say that people do get lost on these trails. It does get overgrown in a lot of spots, so I could see how you would get confused and think that you're off trail and then backtrack, but a lot of times here it's just very closed in. And you'll go about 100 feet and the next thing you know, you're in the wide open again. But I can only imagine how tight this is in the summer, in the spring. And it is winter for us out here. It's absolutely beautiful day. We've both taken off multiple layers. I had a synthetic vest on, my Montbell vest, and a long sleeve shirt underneath. Now I'm down to just a windbreaker. So temperatures do vary here a lot. It was 32 degrees this morning. I think we're supposed to get mid 50s today. All right, guys, according to the map and the pamphlet, it says in the springtime you can hear the booming courtship of the bull alligators in the rain-fed lakes. So just fair warning, it does get a little X-rated around here. This guy took 3 giant massive turds right here and then left. I must say, the horses have not learned LNT. Leave no turds, horses. Leave no turds. All right, guys, here's some more bones. Those are big. All right, guys, moss as far as the eyes can see. Awesome. All right, guys, here we are at our road crossing. I think we are going to turn right here and head on down. Check out this beach.
No name.
No name beach. Look at all these raccoon trails going through here. Very cool. Best part is that's the only tracks that I see other than the workers have driven through here, but I don't see any footprints through here. Look out here at the sand dunes. Very cool. And there's the ocean, guys. We are here. Let's check this place out. All right, guys, this place has everything you could imagine. Only thing it doesn't have is a mountain. And we were just saying, if this place had a mountain, it would be the most perfect place on earth. But this is absolutely beautiful through here. I mean, we're just walking. We're still on the road. We're not going to get off the road because we're not walking through the dunes. But this is great, guys. I wish we had more time. We are leaving out of here tomorrow morning. So we are going to get up really early before sunrise. And we are going to ride down to the ferry. And we're going to leave our bikes and packs there. And then we're going to day hike and do the museum and the ruins and the stuff that we haven't seen yet. Which is kind of one of the main attractions here is the ruins. So this is cool, guys. Tell you one thing though, the legs are feeling it through the sand. All right, guys, let's check this. All right, guys, one thing that's very interesting here for us so far is yesterday and today, once we hit our Hickory Hills camp, we then hiked north Went over to the mansion and all that for sunset. And there were only 2 other people there, which was very surprising to me. You would think for sunset people would be there, but we've passed 2 people on this trail so far today, and we are right at 6 miles. I'm sorry, right at 5.5 miles. And there's nobody out here. So, and the campsites are booked. And maybe they're limiting a little bit for COVID. I know the boat ride over was limited. And it is winter, so they're only doing a couple rides a day during the week. And we're leaving out of here on Monday, which is Martin Luther King Day. We hope everybody has a good holiday. And here we are at the beach, guys. Let's check this out. Oh my God, guys. You want to talk about having a beach all to yourself. Other than the seagulls, this is our beach. Look at this. This is what it's about, guys. Guys, horse tracks. Alright guys, we have sand dollars everywhere out here. Little birds. They're all hopping on one foot. Alright guys, we have had a ton of jellyfish and sand dollars out here. Look at the size of this one. They are all up and down this beach. That's something to keep in mind if you're here when you can actually swim in the water. Guys, we believe we are to the point right up here. You can see the red and the green where we are going to get back onto trail off of the beach. We've done about 2.25 miles here. The weather is absolutely beautiful out today. Having a great time, guys. All right, we're heading off the beach. So here's your last view. Alright guys, we are heading off the beach right now. I hope the wind isn't too bad. I'm using the GoPro 9, which should have a wind reduction in it. I do have that setting turned on, so hopefully it's working. We're heading on to Northcutt Trail right now. We're heading off to the beach. Alright guys, let's keep hiking. We have done 7.6 miles so far today. I think we're going to be doing it anywhere for another 10 to 15 miles today. So we are going to sleep well tonight, guys. There's some huge birds here. They were posted up here on this. This beach house is not part of the park. Please respect our privacy. So don't get up there and hang out on these people's dock. I guess that's stinks because we were totally going to do that. All right guys, Northcutt Road is, you can see, is very, very deep with sand. You stay on these truck tracks though, it's pretty solid. We're gonna be pooped tonight. All right guys, we are off of the beach. We still are on this road, but back to those trees and the moss. That was a great walk on the beach. It was loaded with sand dollars, horseshoe crabs, and jellyfish. I bet we saw probably a good 10 good-sized jellyfish on the beach. All right, guys, we're going to continue on. I think we have about another 3 miles to the First African Church, and hopefully they have somewhere to sit down for a little while there, because we did bring our lunch, and we're cold soaking our lunch today, so we don't have to cook there, so that's good. But we are right at 8 miles now, so probably mile 11 will get us to that church to give us a minimum of 22 miles today. So all right, guys. This is definitely the most beautiful section of trees that we have seen. There's so much moss. The trees are just growing together, making like a bridge. Absolutely gorgeous. This is Northcutt Road. Definitely check this out. All right, guys, let's keep hiking. All right, guys, well, we have not had any horses since we woke up to horses in our camp today, but you can see up here going across the road, there's 3 horses right there. Well, these guys are just gonna chill right here.
I don't want to walk behind that other guy. He'll get off the road a little bit out there.
Go.
He's about to kick.
Go gadget legs. Okay, guys. All right, guys, we have just hit 10 miles for the day. Today it is 1:54 in the afternoon. And we should be getting off of this road here any second now. I believe we got on here just a little over 8 miles, so we estimated about 2 miles from here to where we're headed, well, to our next trail. And then we're gonna head on up to the First African Church, and hopefully there'll be somewhere to sit there and take a break and have some lunch, and then we're going to start heading on back towards camp. Not sure the route we're going to take towards camp. We might just take the road on the way back, so we'll see. Let's see. All right, guys, we are here, but just like we had at Plum Orchard, the church is locked, and there is non-potable water here, but you can drink it, but you do have to filter. And we are going to borrow this picnic table and make our lunch. We do have a horse here. All right, guys, we're going to take us a break. All right, guys, here we are at the First African Baptist Church here on the top end of the Cumberland Island. Everything is closed up still because of COVID, Bathrooms are closed, church is closed, but it's fine. So nice to come up here and see. There is a couple houses here. One is public and the other one is actually private property. All right guys, here it is. We are at the highest point on Cumberland Island. We are at a whopping 28 feet in elevation right here. It is very, very flat here. But don't get me wrong, the miles add up. Okay, we are at the very top end of Cumberland Island now. This is what is known as Burbank Point. If you can see way over there in the distance, we believe that is Little Cumberland Island. That is a private island. But this is beautiful. I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe that is the bridge right there that goes to Jekyll Island. I might be way off, but it looks like it. All right guys, we're gonna start heading on back now. We are at 12 miles now, so we got a minimum of 12 more to go. Okay guys, we figured we haven't had enough mileage today, so we're gonna add Brick Hill Trail, which we believe just goes to a campground over here. Shouldn't add a whole lot more, but it does add some. And it should be right here along the water. So let's check this place out, guys. At every corner you turn here, you see something that's beautiful. This is awesome. Kind of looking at this, like we think this might have been the old campground here. There's a Brick Hill campground, and it must be closed. But this trail is on the map. Very difficult to navigate, but we're getting through it. I have a feeling this is probably why it is closed down, because there is a ton of deadfall here. As you can see, trees down, but the trail's finally marked through here.
I want y'all to see the trail my husband has me on right now. That's what it means to trust someone. He says we're on a trail, but I think we're just bushwhacking it. Just stay tuned. I might be sleeping in this grass tonight. All right, this is starting to look like more of a trail, and it is gorgeous.
Alright guys, this has been awesome. One of my favorite trails here. I think we are now officially in the campground. Look at this view from here. Unreal. Alright guys, so definitely don't do this trail if you don't know where it goes. We're lucky to have this app to track, but we've gotten to a couple dead ends that we just kind of had to, not really bushwhack because we didn't have to knock anything down, but we did have to go through some pretty thick brush to force our way in. But we're still on trail. All right guys, we have made it down here to Squaw Town. We're heading on back to our trail now to head over to our camp. I think we got about 3.5 miles left. We're hoping. I did set a waypoint on my watch this morning when we left, so never used this feature. I usually just do a track back feature on this watch, but figured we'd give it a try. A lot of features on this watch that I haven't ever used, so we're trying to figure out where we can navigate a little bit better. But all right, guys, hopefully we'll get there around dark. I want to get a little bit packed up since we're going to leave out of there really early in the morning. Here's another swamp. It is pretty. It is pretty out here. All right, guys, we didn't make it to Plum Orchard for the sunset today, but there it is through the trees. I don't think the video does it justice, but it is gorgeous. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark. All right, guys, we are about 3 miles from camp now. Hopefully a little less than that. The tracking that we're doing on my watch is, we're uncertain whether it just does as the crow flies or if it's actually going down the trails like we went on yesterday. I'm leaning towards as the crow flies, so we have at least, I'm thinking at least 3 miles. Sun is going down, it's starting to get dark. So it looks like we're going to be doing definitely 20 plus miles today. We'll put a exact number down here on the video that you guys could see, so you can see exactly what we did do. But for now, we're going to go ahead and close out this video. This is part 2. Coming up, we will have part 3, which will be the final episode of Cumberland Island. And we hope you guys enjoy. We do have a lot. We're going to head back to the ferry, leave our stuff there, and then explore the south end of the island tomorrow morning. Just for about an hour, and then hop on the ferry and go home and get the kids, because we miss them. But, alright guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Wait for that 3rd episode coming out. But for now, S&T, peace out.